Okay, here we have a diagram that talks about kind of how the kidney is controlled or how the kidney receives messages from outside the body or other parts of the body. So we have the hypothalamus up here. This is going to more or less represent the brain, the entire brain. So it's not totally accurate. You can see that down here. They indicate the hypothalamus is not to meant whatever. You got the posterior pituitary, anterior pituitary. You've got the liver involved. You've got pressure in the heart. You've got pressure in the blood vessels. You've got the cortex, the adrenal cortex. Um, and then you've got the kidney down here. So we've already talked about ADH when we have a need to conserve water. It's going to have a negative effect on water excretion by the kidney. So there are a number of sensors that feed into that. When the pressure goes down in the heart, lung volume, arterial pressure, all suggest that blood volume is not what it should be. If we have lower extracellular fluid concentrations or amounts, we have an indication here to pick up that ADH. Again, we've lost volume here. We need to conserve water, bring it back into the body. We've got thirst. If these things are sensing problems, we usually have an increase in thirst, possibly an increase in uh, salt hunger. Summertime, you might have that things, or you're losing both water and electrolytes. You need to get water back in, increase water intake, increase sodium intake. Again, we're trying to increase that blood volume. Sometimes we need to increase our electrolytes. So we got aldosterone here. It's going to reduce our sodium excretion through the kidney. So a number of different effects here to pull that sodium back into the blood. We've got if we've got too much blood volume in some way, shape, or form, we're going to try to get rid of that sodium. Then the water would follow solute. We've got more sodium leaving the body, more going to end up in the bladder. So this diagram here is to help you sort through things, help you follow things through. I focused on this one because that's the one we talked about already. The rest are kind of bonus or extra. For those of you that have an interest, you pretty much follow the pluses and minuses. If we've got decreased extracellular fluid, that's going to tell we've got more osmolality. That's going to increase the salt, increase the thirst. We need to have more in the body, more liquid in the body. So you got feedback loops going through. You can play with those. Again, this is sort of a bonus.